So if you're looking for an exercise with big results, you might want to try indoor cycling. Joining me now is Sally Brenzel from Workout on Whitney. Sally, welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. So tell us a little bit about how did Workout on Whitney get started? How long have you been doing that?
Well, we've been on Whitney Avenue for about a month. We used to be Workout on Worcester, so we're still WOW. And my partner and I, we used to work for a chain of health clubs, and we just decided we should
do your own thing.
Take our wonderful instructors and go into our own business.
I like that.
So we have the best instructors around.
And it's WOW.
And it's
Workout on Whitney.
Workout on Whitney.
All right, now give me an idea. I've seen a lot about this stuff. People doing indoor cycling. I still don't get out on my bike enough. So what are some of the benefits of indoor cycling? Well,
the main thing with indoor cycling is that it's a zero-impact exercise, and it's really safe for anyone. It's an exercise anybody can do. You don't have to have a sense of rhythm or be able to dance. You can get on and burn a lot of calories. If you're out of shape, you can still do it because you control your own workout. The instructor's there to encourage you and motivate you, but you work as hard as you want to work.
Okay,
and
so now, how often do you get to see results by doing this kind of workout? How many times a week should people be going, and how long does it take to actually see some benefits from it?
The average person could probably go 2 or 3 times a week, where they should get some cardio every day. We don't really suggest that you do cycling every day. It's a pretty rigorous workout, but 2 or 3 times a week, you should see some results in a few weeks.
Now, okay, so I come in. Give me an idea of a mental picture of what the class is made up of. Men, women, how long do the classes go, that type of thing?
We have classes that go for half an hour for people that maybe just want to get on and try it out and see if they like it. Most classes are 45 minutes to an hour. We try to take the rest of the classes too. We see men and women in there, and
so 45 minutes to an hour is about average. And you get the thump-thump, you got music going on in there?
Yeah, there's music going on. And
can I pick my own songs, or is this all pretty
it depends on the instructor. Some instructors say, bring something you think is motivating, and we'll throw it in there for you. A lot of instructors have their rides so planned out that they want to hang with their own music, but most people would let you throw on a tune and let you,
And they really don't I know, the one time I actually tried it, I think they didn't want me in there because I stopped pedaling and I was just clapping along with the music, having a great time, and they were that wasn't part of the workout.
Oh, they didn't like it?
No, they wanted me to do a little bit more. All right, well, I can't do, as much as I'd love to do 45 minutes to an hour, I don't really know about that. Now, just before you even start 45 minutes to an hour, oh boy, I'll work towards that. Can I sneak out of the class if for some reason, or am I poo-pooed upon if I quietly walk out if I find out I'm not keeping up with you?
We suggest that you don't do that because you need to cool down and stretch after the class, but if you really have to, the instructor can certainly say, do a couple stretches and help you through that. But you don't want to have your heart rate up really high and go flying and jump in your car or go someplace. You need to bring your heart rate down.
All right, well, take us through a little bit about how you set up the bike. I mean, even before I take the class, how are the bikes set up for the individuals? Because they've got to be, set differently for everybody.
Yeah, there's 3 adjustments that we do on the bike. One is how tall the seat is, and what you want to do if your bike is set up properly. Whoops, I probably shouldn't move. Just set up and bring your foot level all the way down.
Okay.
Sit down.
Sit down.
And there should be, with your foot level, there should be just a slight bend in your knee.
Gotcha.
So you're set up pretty good there.
Yep.
Now bring your foot up to about where my foot is.
Okay.
And what you want to do is see that your knee is right over the toe cage.
Okay.
And that looks pretty good. And when you're forward and backwards, you want to make sure that your elbows are soft and that you're not riding like this. And
okay, so you shouldn't be like this.
You should be, just let them drop down like that. And your abs should be tight, and you should have a nice neutral spine. So
now, what are the different handlebar settings on this for? What's that all about?
Okay, well, this is hand position 1. This is where you would, if you were just riding along or maybe even doing a sprint, you would be in this is hand position 2, I'm sorry. You would be in this hand position. This is probably the most common hand position. If you're going to go to a climb where you add a lot of resistance, so go ahead and come up, stand up, and go ahead and pedal a little bit.
Okay.
And so now it should feel like you're going uphill.
Okay,
so you want to lean on the handlebars a little bit. Now, if you're a really short person and you want to climb, you would put your hands here, but you're not. Yeah, but you're not a short person.
Not yet.
So this is a standing climb.
Okay, good.
And you can also do a seating climb, which is much harder. So if you just sit down, you'll notice that it's really hard to keep that going. So.
All right. Hey, you want to take me through a little mini class here?
All right. So let's just go ahead and pick up the pace.
Okay.
We're going to go to a...
what are the ladies' names that are cycling with me today?
This is Kathy Dwenzel. She's one of my awesome instructors. I've known Kathy for about 12 years, and I've worked with her. She's great. And this is Hannah, who's actually just moved to Connecticut and just did her first cycling class the other day.
All right, I'm not alone.
So she's... We've got a newbie and an oldie.
I like it. I'm just hanging in to do whatever I can.
Yeah.
All right, so now how long would I be doing this for?
Well, if we were going to go through a full warm-up, you go like 7, 8, 10 minutes, but we're gonna go through
Get inside of it, okay.
Yeah, so we're going to just give that knob a little bit of twist to the
Okay,
right.
there's
We're
a plus and a minus, and I'm going to turn it towards the plus.
Yeah, don't go too much, because you'll feel it pretty readily, and just keep maybe twist a little more, and then you're going to notice that it's getting really hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So keep going. So what we're doing now is a seated climb.
Okay.
And,
You can hear that.
Yeah, so, that might be a little too hard to keep going like that for a long time. But notice if you keep it there and go up into a standing climb.
Okay.
So hand position 3, and you'll notice that.
Yeah, turn it back a bit.
Yeah, we don't want to hurt. Don't want to hurt your joints here, but.
Okay, so this is a standing. Now, how long in the class would I be in the standing climb? And you'd be out there, are you barking commands like a drill instructor, or is it...
pretty much.
So give me an idea what you would be doing in class. What would you say now when we want to send it? What's the command to yell?
Okay, if I was to start somebody in a standing climb, it would be a little less resistance, and we would try to maintain this for a while and increase the resistance, but trying to keep the leg pace up. You don't want to slow the legs down too much. And then you might start decreasing the resistance.
I gotta decrease it.
Yeah.
Okay, now what would I do after that? After I did that?
Then if everybody got their heart rate up and they were breathing really hard, then we might have a minute or so to recover.
Okay.
And the beautiful thing about cycling is you can tell what cardiovascular shape you're in by how fast your heart rate drops.
Oh, I get you.
And so, say, okay, let's get our heart rate down in 45 seconds. If you can go from an anaerobic state to almost back to normal in 45 seconds or in a minute, you're in good shape. So then I'd wait till everybody felt like, or most people felt like they were doing okay, then we might do another climb. Or we might do a sprint. In a sprint, you would stay in that same hand position too, and just pick up the pace really fast with your legs.
Oh, I get you.
And so now we're kind of doing a race.
Hey.
Yeah.
Can you please move?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you're going to win because you're in the front.
Pulled right out in front of me.
Yeah. So,
and the music's pounding, right?
And the music's pounding.
And I'm loving it.
And sometimes, instructors try to keep people up to the beat of the music, or, that's certainly not required. But sometimes if you can feel the beat and stay with it, then you'll know that your legs aren't slowing down, that you're still working hard.
So how do I bring it down at the end of the 45 minutes?
You're just going to release the resistance until maybe you just feel it a little tiny bit. Then you can actually release the handlebars and set up and take some nice deep breaths in. And Kathy's going into the nice inhale up, exhale down. And
hi.
So.
Hey. This has been a great workout. We want to thank, Frost Dental Center. Thank you so much for doing this. I mean, for bringing us this health and fitness segment. You bring them to us every week, and I'm really learning a lot from it. Thank you. Sally, this is really great. Coming up next.